The Haunted Palace by Edgar Allan Poe. In the greenest of our valleys, by good angels tenanted, once a fair and stately palace, radiant palace, reared its head. In its monarch thought's dominion, it stood there, ne'er seraph spread opinion, or fabric half so fair. Banners yellow, glorious, golden, on its roof did float and flow. All this was in the olden time, long ago. And every single air that dallied on that sweet day, among the ramparts plumed and pallid, a winged odor went away. Wonders in that happy valley, two luminous windows saw spirits moving musically to a lute's well-tuned law. Round about a throne were sitting Porphyrogeny, in state his glory well befitting, the ruler of the realm was seen. And all in pearl and ruby glowing was the fair palace door, and through it flowing, 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 and sparkling evermore, a troop of echoes whose sweet duty was but to sing, in voices of surpassing beauty, the wit and wisdom of their king. But evil things in robes of sorrow assailed the monarch's high estate. Ah, let us mourn, for never morrow shall dawn upon him desolate. And all around his home the glory that blushed and bloomed is but a dim remembered story of the old time tomb. Travelers now within that valley, through two red lit windows see vast forms that move fantastically through discordant melody. And like a ghastly rapid river through the pale door, a hideous throng rush out forever and laugh, but smile no more.
Halloween is an international occasion where horror movies and candy pours into the hands of everyone around. But just like the world, every country is different and has its own culture. Halloween is no different in this sense. To understand the enchanting twist that each country has, Getma's Viola Jungjin and Ananda will show us a presentation.
Hi guys, so today my group is going to talk about how different countries celebrate Halloween. So Halloween may be one of the biggest holiday in America, but the holiday or version of it has a history all over the world.
Countries across the globe have their own festivals celebrating the afterlife, and the practices vary wildly from nation to nation.
While trick-or-treating and dressing up as ghosts are common practices in countries like the US, other places have their own twist on the tradition. The Cambodians, for example, forego the trick-or-treating altogether to raise buffalo.
Now we're going to tell you how different countries celebrate Halloween. United States. Halloween wasn't widely celebrated in the United States until 19th century, which saw an influx of immigrants from Scotland and Ireland. Halloween in America involves plenty of trick-or-treating, spooky costumes, and pumpkin carvings.
Scotland and Ireland, they call it Samhain. Halloween is thought to have evolved from the Celtic holiday Samhain, the Celtic New Year's Eve celebrated on October 31st. It is still celebrated in part of the UK, such as Scotland, as well as part of Ireland, and involves fortune-telling and lightning bonfires.
In Northern Ireland, Banks of the Foyle, Ireland is believed to be where Halloween was first celebrated. Today, the holiday inspires festivals and celebration in both the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Londonderry is home to Europe's largest Halloween carnival, Banks of the Foyle, which offers everything from a grand parade to an interactive haunted house experience.
In Mexico, Dia de los Muertos. Mexico and Spain are famous for Dia de los Muertos, or Day of Dead, which is celebrated annual on November 1st and 2nd. Locals dress up as their ancestor and build private altars called ofrendas, which they use to present gifts from sugar skulls and tequila and to the dead. And now we're gonna show you a sneak peek on how Spain celebrate Dia de los Muertos in a parade.
So it's the end of October, and around the world, people are celebrating Halloween. But I'm in Mexico, and in Mexico, they have a very specific tradition, a very unique one called Day of the Dead. It's gotten so sexy recently, they decided to throw a parade. Welcome to the very first Day of the Dead parade in Mexico City. Let's check it out.
Es la celebración del Día de Muertos en la Ciudad de México, que como todas y todos ustedes saben, es el primer año que se realiza en la Ciudad de México. Queremos compartir con ustedes. 3, 2, 1, 0.
This morning when I woke up, I didn't think I was going to be in the Day of the Dead parade in Mexico City, but I guess it kind of proves if you just act like you know what you're doing, anything can happen. So the motto here is experiences over possessions. My name is Mike. Kick the grind, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Later.
What is Halloween without a good scare? Just like what the author. What is Halloween without a good scare? Just like what the author Conan Doyle said, where there is no imagination, there is no horror. So now we will have a quiz and a compilation video presented by Rudima, Ashleisha, Mimi, Angel, Inatsu, and Nayal.